Good evening. It is raining. I think it's about 9 o'clock, something like that, on Friday night. 4th of July weekend, guys. Oh boy. We're still in a pandemic, or a plandemic, depending on what you believe. We are still on some kinds of restrictions and things like that. And people are going about their business, many of them, and others are still on lockdown. So it's really a mixed up, mumbled up, jumped up world, right? Who knows? So today was a good day. I hope you had a good day as well. I had intentions of going down to the boat today. Those turned around. But had a really great day because I went over to Sunny Border Nurseries. And if you don't know where they are, they're in Kensington, which is a part of Berlin, off the Chamberlain Highway, off of, off the Berlin Turnpike. And it's right at the junction of Orchard Road and Kensington Road. And they are having a really cool sale. I don't know if you know who they are, but these are wholesalers that I believe sell, if my sister's words are reminiscent in my mind here, all over the world. And they have beautiful plants and just about everything. So I ended up picking up, I think, 30 plants today. A lot of them for my sister and a bunch of them for myself. $5 each. So go check them out. I think you'll really... Oh, hi, Sue. Punta Gorda. I know where that is. It's a really cool place, this Sunny Border Nursery. And they're selling the property, so they're selling out everything. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of these plants, when they go to, their ultimate retail place, go for $20-$30 a piece. Woo! Excuse me. Oh boy. I guess this will be a short one tonight. I'm falling asleep here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I ended up picking up a bunch of plants today. Actually, I FaceTimed with my sister because she used to do a lot of the photography for them, for their catalogs. And those catalogs went all over the world and to all types of growers and stuff. So that was kind of cool. I know, I'm trying to wake up. I just go to bed, right? Well, I had a little guy sleep over last night, so I don't sleep as well when he's here for whatever reason, and that's okay. I'd rather have him here than me sleep well. So he had a lot of fun, and wakes up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and we make some pancakes, and we eat pancakes with syrup and applesauce. I don't know if you ever had it that way. I don't know if it's a German thing, but that's how we always had it. Some people put butter on it too, but I don't. Just put some syrup on it, and then you have cold applesauce with it. It's a hot pancake and cold applesauce. It's delicious. You should try it if you never have. It's really quite spectacular. So we had that for breakfast this morning. But, he gets up early. So we had a good night and a wonderful little morning. But yes, I ended up... Oh, I'm going to keep yawning, you guys. Sorry, I'm going to put you all to sleep. Or make you all yawn anyways, if nothing else. So I went over to Sunny Borders this afternoon after visiting with my mom for a little bit, and went and picked up a whole bunch of plants. So they just have some really, really beautiful stuff there. And I have some for myself that I put in my new little garden in my front yard. I'll have to take a picture of that tomorrow and show y'all some of my pretty plants. But I was thinking of tolerance. I think I posted it on my Instagram a little bit ago, and how tolerance really makes such a difference in how difficult that can be. It's just like trying to be kind if you're mad at somebody or you don't like what they're doing or you're not caring for their behavior. It's hard to have tolerance, and but yet it's really necessary because it means they're suffering. I think that's the thing that I recognize now as an older adult. Is as I've grown to understand human beings a little bit more and myself a little bit more, or a lot more, I realize that, that old saying, hurt people. And when you're hurting, you end up hurting others, even if it's unconsciously or subconsciously or not even recognizing that you are. And anytime you do that, you're hurting yourself again. So it's really important to recognize that piece of humanity, let's say. And tolerance is a big piece of that, and super difficult, absolutely. I know that there are times where I have a hard time going, oh my God, did you see what they did, or did you hear what they did? And just, you don't even want to believe it, but it happened, so you have to believe it, and that it's true that it happened or whatever. But it's difficult because then you recognize that they really need to be prayed for, and that all that negative energy really comes back to bite you in the ass eventually, unfortunately. It's not always as well understood when you're younger or when you're in the midst of a lot of hurt and a lot of chaos in your life, or a lot of victim stuff that's been happening. So I think it's important to recognize it, though, because when people are like that, then they actually need extra prayers, don't they? So just thought I'd bring up a little bit on tolerance tonight, and recognizing that hurt people, and that the best thing to do in a case like that is to pray for them and to hopefully help them on their healing journey, that they someday will understand that they don't have to live like that, and lashing out is never a good answer. There are many ways to address situations that are more beneficial for everyone involved, and as much as that's difficult at times to do, it makes it a lot better for everybody, because you don't want it to come back around. That's the whole karma thing, right? So I think that's important too. And so you don't want to raise your children that way, or have yourself live that way, because then you're hurting all the time. And they say that pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. So you can definitely look at other ways to manage that. And I'll just give a wave here. So I think it's really important that people recognize that piece of it. And I think it's, hey Wesley, I think it's difficult at times to send love to people who are doing really inappropriate things, or really destructive things. But it's just very necessary, because they're hurting that much, that's their only way to feel as though they're releasing some of that pain and anguish. So hopefully we can send them all love and light, and bring up this vibration and this on the planet to a location that is more acceptable to all the people who live here, and hopefully that there's a better understanding of where we need to go moving forward, that pitting against each other is not going to be helpful in the long run. That is difficult. We do have lots of differing opinions. Everybody has their own opinion, and you know what? You're entitled to it. But doing certain things to make somebody else angry or upset other people doesn't necessarily help you bring them to your side, so to speak. there's another old saying, right? It's you get more bees with honey than vinegar. So, you know, what are you really looking to do here? So you want to make sure that that's a piece of what you want to do. And it's really important. It's really important to send love and light, right, Ada? And a lot of people do need it, absolutely, right now. And hopefully, you could be one of the people who's a light worker on this planet, and sending good energy, keeping those vibes high, and bringing people to a better place in their heart, so that there's more love to. It's always the love is always there. The love is always there. So it's important to keep that vibration high. I'll say a couple more waves here, and I am going to sign off because I think I'm going to fall asleep in the next 10 minutes or so. But I will sign off with my typical sign off, which is, and you cannot see it, but the sun is shining, even though we don't see any of it right now. The sun is always shining. Actually, it's raining right now. But we do know that physically on this planet, beyond that, the sun is always shining. So right now in California, the sun's still shining. Maybe it's a sunny day there. Maybe there's no rain, especially in Southern California. There's hardly ever rain over there, right? Hi, Deb. And so the sun is always shining. It's always got your back, just like your higher power does, just like infinite intelligence does. You're surrounded by love and light. So exude that out to the universe. You know, you can use as much of it as you need because it's an abundant supply. So, love you guys, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Hope you have a good 4th of July. Bye for now. Bye-bye.